I don't understand why there's this kind of disrespect against nursing as a profession. Let's watch this video. After watching the video, then they didn't come. Video. The lady is making sense though. What do you hear?
Nurses of Tamale Central Hospital chose not to stay next to godliness because this is pure ignorance. Looking at the video, right, the bin is full and overflowing. It's full and overflowing, and now then the janitorial team have just been on strike. This is the third day, so which means they've been on strike for 3 days. Now 3 days, and the hospital is looking like this. Then in 1 week, what are we supposed to expect? It will be turned into a refuse dump just in 3 days. And this is it. Because the nurses decided that they are nurses and so they are not going to come together and clean. But mind you, we are all from different homes and I believe we're all taught better. So in your place of work, that is where you stay for about how many hours? About 8 hours or about 8 to 10 hours a day. And you decided to turn a blind eye just because that is not your work. Make it make sense. Because, oh, the janitorial team, they're the ones supposed to clean. And you are the nurse. And so you wear your green attire with your white hat or your brown attire. I'm not even going to leave the doctors behind because once you see this, you have the authority to sanction your nurses and tell them to clean up the place. But what is going on? Unless, of course, you can tell me that the hospital is not operating, that I will understand. But if the hospital is really operating and the nurses take their bags, dress up, leave their various homes, and go to the Tamale Central Hospital, that's where they work, you know what to do. You chose not to do it because you felt like that is not your work, and so you're not going to do it. And this is what happens in a lot of organizations. Once we do that, what happens? Nothing runs, nothing goes on.
Why a video anyway? Now, the only issue I have with this lady is that her submission is on point. Why should you, the nurse, a nurse who is fond of educating nurse, say na mamu nye muhufi cholera? You are fond of talking about cholera. You are fond of talking about a lot of like medical illnesses are a free a fimu neba. Wa ye better hospital ni ye kofia, you give us the last health education on our medication, education on your condition before we leave the hospital. You left your place like this. That is fair enough. The only issue I have with her is that why should you call nurses to go and do this? Papa bi video a mehwɛ on. Ɔsɛ unim nyansa a nka wobɛhu sɛ woagye. Now, let me correct you on this. Hospital na esi hɔ nom no. Clinical psychologist na ɔte hɔ nom no. Ne client na ɔmaba ne nkyɛn no, ogya wɔn wɔ hɔ na ɔbɛyɛ adwuma wei a ɔnwu. Accountant no n'adwuma na ɔyɛ ne nyinaa yɛ paperwork. Ɛna digital, digital and paperwork. Accountant ni betumi agya n'adwuma no hɔ na wabɛsen akɔ empty dustbin no. Obi enwu. When you go to the general office, omo general office hɔ nom no. Hospital secretary ne saa nkɔfoɔ no mo hospital general office no. They can leave their job. They will go and do this. Obi enwu. In some of the hospitals, they have those public health information officers. Omo nye nurses o. So omo hyɛ nurse uniform white ni bi. They are there. Whatever that they are doing is digital and paper based. Obetumi agya hɔ na wakɔ empty dustbin no obi enwu. Those who studied that this procurement statistics for bi no, omo hospital stores ye beji chlorine no mo yi amaye. Ye BP apparatus asay no mo yi amaye. Sa ankofo no ye kwaje nneama wo mo no. They can leave their job, go and empty the dustbin, obi enwu. When you enter into the hospital, nkofo no omo register wo no. Omo a okoye card omo ho no, they are not nurses. Saa nkurɔfoɔ no omo nyɛ nurses. Those are the revenue ɛne most OPD omo wɔ nkurɔfo bi wɔ ɛfrɛ mo sɛn. The rate omo din mpo. Revenue deɛ most of the times ɛyɛ about payment of money. Nkurɔfoɔ bi no revenue foɔ no so koraa betumi akɔyɛ bi. Edwuma wɔ omo betumi akɔyɛ obi enwu. Nurses na omo take care of patient a some of the patients wogye w'ani 5 minutes pɛ. Wobɛte ase wɔ ahome sɛ once ɛno ano no you can never bring back that life. Ɔmo na wɔse ɔmo nkɔyɛ adwuma wei. Ɛda wo maame bɛyare no na nyame yɛ adom na wobɛto me a na waka akyerɛ me sɛ dustbin na yɛ fi. Wonya akae me na mehu sɛ janitorial team either sɛ ɔmo wɔ anaa ɔmo nni hɔ. Woka saa akyerɛ me na mehu sɛ I need to do justice to cleanliness is next to godliness a na megya wo maame no hɔ na makɔ akɔprapra ɔyɛ nti mɛba no na wo maame no deɛ ɛbɛsi anya esi. Nursing is the only discipline found among the health team you can never call to go and do this work is nursing. Nursing is the only discipline I want to mean can't show so the reason being that initiation of care in the hospital begins by a nurse. So obi yare na owura hospital nim OPD emergency department nurses na attend to nipa no first. Continuity of care within the hospital, those on admission, it is nurses who are by them on the ward. Nurses na ɛte ɔmo nkyɛn wɔ ward nim. Nurse na ɛbɛtena ne ho ama n'esi ama n'akɔ fie. Even there is continuity of care after admission. Sometimes ɔmo de wobɛma community health nurse ɛno mpo it still has to do with a nurse. Before a patient is taken to the surgical suite, say yɛbɛyɛ operation a nurses begin pre-operational care. After operation, there is post-operation care. Ɛyɛ nurses na ɛde ma. People have undergone surgeries. Surgeon no ɔyɛ surgery no wie no ɔkɔ. The patient is still unconscious. Patient ne take breathe baako. It take 30 seconds ansa na wahome baako. Nurses are doing their possible best to bring this person back to life. Osi omo ngya ne ho enko empty dustbin. People are in labor. Awo care bi mu. Emo mo bo mo nsa no wɔ labor ward. Nurses are busy with these people trying their possible best. So omo be save generation. They are not saving the life of the child, the baby, and a mother. No, they are saving a generation. Once you save a woman, we're saving generation. You are there telling the nurses to go and empty the dustbin. Abra facility HR net ho na adwuma na oyɛ ne nyina yɛ paperwork. Abra accountant net ho na adwuma na oyɛ ne nyina yɛ paperwork. Ojae na okokɔ empty dustbin na obi ewu. That is the only issue I have. There is the general office. I will na hospital secretary net ho. Hospital secretary na ote general office ho no. Edwuma na oyɛ no, it's all about paperwork. Obetumi agya ho na wakɔ akɔyɛ de oyɛ bia na waba. Okoyɛ na oba obi anwu. Nurses are monitoring someone who is on oxygen. Ye monitor obi a ɔwɔ oxygen so. Nurses are monitoring diabetic patient or fluctuating between hypoglycemia and hyperglycemia. The sugar no kosoro na aba fam, ekosoro na aba fam. Nurses te saa nipa we nkyɛn, osi omu ngyae no. No mo nkɔ empty dustbin. Ɛda a wobɛnyem a wokɔ akɔwo a wodu labor ward a midwives ne bɛka akyerɛ sɛ they want to do justice to cleanliness is next to godliness. Ɛhɔ na wobɛhu sɛ saa wonim nyansa nkɔ wagyimi. You see, country ni ewo no, I don't know. Minim the nurses no. So these are the reasons why most of the nurses are more disrespecting nkɔfo because obi ba hospital on man no mu kasa aso ɔna ɔbɛkyɛ nurse na nyansa. Obi HB ɛyɛ 3.4. yɛ transfuse no nurses te ne ho monitor na wo so ɔmo nya mmɛsɛ nkɔ empty dustbin clinical psychologist ne te hɔ ah and the media a nice thing because nurses na ɔmo anim ɛhale nti yɛnkɔdi ɔmo atɛm kɛkɛ because woyɛ blogging wotumi kasa people over millions around the world ɛhwɛ janitorial team no ɛkɔ strike wontumi mbɔ government n'akyi na ɔnyɛ the right thing. And interestingly, wobɛkɔ comment section no, citizens will support such a human being. Nti nyame yɛ adom na wokɔ hospital a, ka woyare na a wonya pneumonia, severe form of pneumonia bi ne wo sɛ nka yɛma wo oxygen. Nurse na ɛni sɛ ɛhɔ ayɛ fi, ɔkɔpra aba ansa na wama oxygen. Why?